Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to work on another drawing lesson. Today's lesson will be taking some of our knowledge about drawing cubes, and we're going to construct a house using cubes. First, I'm going to turn my paper horizontal, and you can write the date here, and you can write a simple house. You'll recall how we drew cubes way far long ago in this learning to draw journey. We start with a horizontal dot left and right, and in the middle we place two dots close together. I used my finger to keep the vertical dots close together. Now we connect those dots with our directional lines going northwest, going southwest, going northeast, and going southeast. Those directional lines are very important as we try to understand drawing a house today. Of course, I'm using this blue marker, reminding you to draw lightly. We will be erasing some of these marks. Now I make three vertical lines, a long vertical line and two shorter vertical lines. Make sure your side lines are higher on the paper, and your front line, this corner of my cube, is the longest line, going lower on the paper than the side lines. And now, as with this angle going northeast, I'll connect, and with this angle going southeast, I'll connect, and I've got a nice cube. From here, on the bottom right hand side of your cube, try to find the center of this line and make one dot to help guide your drawing. We're going to find the center of our roof. So what I'll do is I'll extend a vertical line past the top of my box and up here somewhere. So I'm going to draw up past the top. That seems about right. This vertical line will help us to gauge where the peak of our roof will be. And now this is on the right plane of my box, so I'm going to connect and make a triangle. After you have your triangle with the peak centered on this wall, we're going to continue that line off into space. We are going to be going, I guess that we've been calling this southeast. Southeast. So this line is going to have the same direction of an angle, and it's going to extend a ways into space. So make that angle right here. Some people are going to make a mistake and they're going to turn that line too high up, and if your angle is pointing too high towards the top of your paper, it won't look right. Go ahead, erase, draw another one. We want this angle to match this angle here. These lines should be parallel. Once you have done that part of the work, it's time to draw the other side of your roof. Again, I'm looking at parallel lines. I want this edge of my roof on the left side to be parallel to the line I've already created here. So this direction, again, and I've created something like a roof. I'm going to switch to pencil just for a moment and add in a horizon line and a light source. And I'll darken up the lines I want to keep. Of course, we would not keep these lines. They're being overlapped by the roof. And this is just a guideline. I'm not going to darken that line either. So when you draw in your sketchbook with a pencil and you make marks that you don't intend to keep, you could just make them light marks and never erase them. That's perfectly good. I rarely use the eraser. So now I've got a shadow. I can start to cast a shadow on the ground, giving my house a little value, and maybe underneath my roof line there can be a little dark shadow. But I think we can do it a little better. We can add some more details to our drawing. Since we know the roof line is going this direction, I can make parallel lines on my roof to show some shingles. And if you'd like, you can add some texture to those shingles, making some little U's and finishing out your drawing in this kind of way. Give it some more texture. Another thing we need to do is add in a doorway. So let's come to the right side of our box, our house now, and draw two vertical lines that come down to the ground. The top of our door is going to be running parallel to these angles that are going northeast. So the top of my door is going to have an angle to it. Don't make the top of your door flat. This adds to the illusion of three-dimensional space when we make those short lines diagonals. And on the other side of our house here, my left side, I'm going to make a long window. So I'm drawing these angled sides, angled top and bottom. The sides are going to be vertical lines. And that could be good enough, but we could go a little more advanced. On the inner corner here of my window, I'm going to make a line that goes northeast just a little. And then I will show the thickness of my wall by drawing a line that is parallel to the bottom and to the left side. Likewise, on my door frame here, I can make a little line that goes off in the opposite direction, the northwest, if you will, and a parallel line going here. From this point, I can add lots of value and other details to finish my house.